他是赢得了大家的认可。那我们第一轮的提问暂告一段落啊。各位嘉宾的发言也都十分精彩。那我们今年的发布会仍然沿用去年海外连线的环节，与海外嘉宾一同讨论一下大师赛和中式八球。今天我们第一位的连线嘉宾是大家熟悉的中式八球国际大师赛卫冕冠军，来自英格兰的大胃王加雷斯·波茨。下面请中式八球国际联合会 ICA 国际部的张伯龙开启与波茨的海外连线，同时他是作为应答嘉宾，大家可以对波茨进行提问。
Hey, how's it going, Gareth? Can you see us?
Hello?
Hi. Can you see us?
Hey, hello, Ken.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
So, 现在大家可以向波茨提问。
对，大家可以向波茨提问，谁有问题就可以说出来。
Gareth will be answering the questions asked from the guests here with us tonight. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, cool. 现在大家谁想跟我们的世界冠军提问？
我是波斯的忠实粉丝啊。那我就想问一下啊，波斯先生，那请你评价一下这个球员刘洋。
Gareth, he's an ardent fan of yours, and he wants you to make some remarks on a player that you are very familiar with, which is Liu Yang. Do you have anything to say to him about Liu Yang?
Sorry, could you repeat that question?
Do you have any remarks on Liu Yang, the Chinese player?
Yeah, I think maybe they should ban him from the Masters.
波茨说，也许我们应该在大师赛禁止刘洋再继续参赛我们的大师赛。
But no, he's obviously a very good player, and he has beat me a few times now. So hopefully, if we play in the Masters this year, I have my chance to get my revenge.
波茨当然刚才是开玩笑了，他说，刘洋当然是中国一位特别优秀的球员，他如果今年还有机会在大师赛上继续碰刘洋的话，希望这会是波茨的复仇之战。Thank you.
谢谢。
我们女主播里有没有波茨的迷妹啊？可以问她一下。还有我们场内的提问嘉宾，还有谁对波茨有一些问题想要问？隐私问题也没有关系啊。
Our chief referee, Mr. Wang Baital, asks if you have the confidence to be the champion this year, to be the champion of the Masters once again.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Masters this year. I think every year that I've played in China, the Masters has got bigger and bigger. It's getting more popular all around the world. More players from every different cue sport discipline now knows about the Masters and now wants to play in the Masters. So I think, everybody this year will be trying even harder. Everybody will have put more practice, more effort. So I think that means there will be more pressure. So I'm looking forward to the challenge. I've been working hard. So hopefully I can win the title again.
All right, thank you. 加雷斯·波茨说，这个每年他来参加我们的大师赛，都感觉赛场或者是球员的配置是一年比一年的棒，特别是今年有更多的这个国际的台球各个项目的台球的这个球员来参加我们的大师赛，所以每个球员都会做这个非常认真的准备。他也是非常有信心，他说虽然有压力，但是还是有信心能走到最后。Thank you.
我们的各位主播看看自己的直播间有没有人对波茨进行提问啊，可以问一下。
我想问一下波茨，就是在比赛过程中，就是为什么就是很少 K 球和跳球，都是选择直接叫位、直接进攻打
？Mrs. Li Shiyi from Penguin Live asks this question. So during your play, why do you seldom kick a shot or jump a shot, but you tend to play positions onto those shots. You don't seem to like kick shots or jump shots too much. Why is that?
Yeah, I think I try to avoid playing too many of these shots because I try to keep more control of the cue ball. And I feel like if I can keep more control of the cue ball, then I avoid playing the jump shots and the kick shots. Because when you play those shots, you're not 100% sure what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
So I just try to keep it more simple and just try to concentrate on my cue ball control. Therefore, then this means that I don't have to play so many kick shots or jump shots.
Okay, thanks. 波斯先生的回答是他的整个打球的方式是特别强调母球控制的，所以说他会尽量避免这个跳球和 K 球的出现。这样的话，他能100%知道自己的母球会往哪里走，他会对这个母球的方向有所控制。所以说他的打法是偏简单的，也是偏重于母球控制的。这也是为什么他很少去打跳球或者说 K 球。Thank you。
刘建波先生有问题。
先生啊，想问一下，在英国本土还有没有更多的中式八球球员？还有一些英式八球的球员，如果选择打中式八球，会不会取代你？好。
Gareth, Mr. Liu Jianbo is a fan of Chinese 8-ball, and he asked this question: are there any more really good Chinese 8-ball players out there in the Great Britain? And if they were to change from, say, black ball to Chinese 8-ball, will they be a challenge or a threat to you?
There's a lot of very good players that play, the English 8-ball, and I think that it proves that a lot of the good players come from English 8-ball because, the top players that have played Chinese 8-ball have been very successful. But, there is maybe, 3 or 4 of the top players that are now all starting to want to play Chinese 8-ball. And, some of those players will be coming to the qualifying station before the Masters starts. So, I think these players can become very good, but it takes a long time because the Chinese 8-ball is very different to the English 8-ball. And, they're now going to start to buy the tables and start to practice more. So I think in maybe 2 or 3 more years, there will be more English 8-ball players.
Okay, thank you. 波斯先生说，这个很多英式八球球员其实他们中八打都非常好。我们也之前从分站赛看到了几位来自英国的高手啊。大概现在在英国，他认为有3到4个有这个顶尖中式八球实力的英式八球球员。这些人呢也会去打这个我们中式八球在英国的预选赛。但是他认为，如果想让这些英式八球球员真正的适应中式八球，还是需要一段时间的，因为中式八球确实是一个比较难打的运动，相对于英式八球来说。Thank you.
刘畅女士有问题提问波斯。
我想请问一下波斯先生，那个明年有没有打算出新款波斯球杆呢
？Do you have plans to launch like the newer edition of POS-Q next year?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah. Do you have plans to launch like the newer editions of POS-Q in the next year?
Sorry, to bring new editions of the POS-Q?
Yeah, in the next year. Do you have plans for that, to launch like newer versions of the POS-Q?
Yeah, for sure. I think that for sure we will bring out some new ranges of the POS-Q because, I think it's like any sports equipment. It evolves and technology gets better. So if you can, bring out better technology to help to improve your game and help to improve your Chinese 8-ball, just like the POS-Q does now. If we can develop better technology, within the queues, then each year, then we can start to bring out better queues made with better technology, because now the pods queue, it already has different technology to any of the other queues in the market. So always we look to evolve and always look to ways to make this better.
Okay, thanks. 波斯先生的回答是：是的，明年应该会有波斯干的新品去继续发布，因为像其他的行业的器材一样，这个科技啊或者说技术总是在推陈出新的。如果我们明年能这个继续的在现有的基础上，当然现有的波斯干已经是非常很好的产品，在市场的反响也不错。如果说我们继续能发展我们现有的产品，在技术上继续去完善的话，会是一个很好的事情。所以明年应该会有更新一批的版本的波斯干。Thank you。
谢谢。那具体的能让波斯先生讲解一下波斯球杆的作用吗？
波斯干的作用是吗？
对。
So can you tell us more, Gareth? Can you tell us more about the POS queue, like its specifications or how you feel after you use the queue?
Yeah, the POS queue is very different to any other queue on the market. So it's very different to an American 9-ball queue, and it's very different to the snooker queue. And the main reason for using it is, you have to use the correct equipment for the correct sport that you're playing. So, for example, you don't use a badminton racket to play tennis. So you have to use the correct equipment. And the specifications that are special about the cue is that it has a specially designed shaft. And the tip size is specially designed for 8-ball, and the shaft, it means that you can generate more power and more spin. And the specially designed carbon fiber ferrule, there's less deflection when playing with side spin, which is the most important thing, because you have to play so many shots with side spin.
Yeah.
So therefore, when you impart the side, the cue ball doesn't throw off line, which just makes the pot so much easier.
Yeah.
So all of these things put together makes the pot's cue the perfect Chinese 8-ball cue.
Okay, thank you. 波斯先生说，波斯杆不像九球杆，也不像斯诺克球杆，因为你去打任何一个运动都需要选择合适的器材，就像你不会用一个羽毛球的球拍去打网球一样。波斯杆的这个特点就在于它前肢的设计，把这个发力和旋转都体现到了极致。当你去打球的时候，让点会非常的小，所以说你加赛的时候，它不会产生那么多的偏移量。前肢的设计是波斯杆他认为的一大亮点，所以这也是为什么他觉得波斯杆是最适合中式8球的一个球杆。
好的，谢谢。
Thank you。
我觉得刘畅这个问题很巧妙的把波斯杆的广告加进了我们的新闻发布会啊，明年让波斯送你一支啊。
我想这个问一下，就是波斯先生对我们这个国内的手机直播这个问题是怎么看的？
好，Gareth, Mr. Zhu Yanpeng wants to ask, how do you see, in the Chinese qualifiers, there will be mobile phones setting up, near the fence of the arena, and have you seen that before, the mobile phones that are set up?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. 因为波茨先生可能并不是特别了解这个。
Hi, Gareth. I can explain to you. It's a kind of Facebook live streaming. So, do you think, if we use just like live streaming on Facebook, in the qualifier of Wingmaster, do you think it's okay or not?
我的问题是这样啊，就是说，因为在国外呢，它的主要手机直播的形式是用 Facebook 来做手机直播，所以我就问他，那你就像在国外的话，你用 Facebook 做手机直播这种形式来播我们的大师赛，你觉得怎么样 ？Sorry, Gareth, I have explained, my question to my, Chinese friends. Do you understand my question?
No. Can you just repeat it again, Ken?
Okay, so
you must have seen, the mobile phone live streaming on Facebook, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, in China recently, many players and fans, they think it is a bad thing for the Chinese A-ball tournament, but many other people think it's beneficial. So, what is your opinion?
Yeah, I think it's definitely beneficial because I think at the end of the day, everybody now has the social media. Everybody has the applications to watch these things. I think the majority of people that watch most sports now, they watch on their mobile phone. So if you make it easy access, just a click of one button, and you can watch a tournament or you can watch a choice of matches, then I think this is the future of the sporting world, and I think it's definitely a good idea.
Let me translate to my Chinese friends. 那刚才我问波茨先生是这么问的，我说，在中国呢也有类似在国外的 Facebook 的手机直播那样的手机直播。那么现在国内的一批粉丝和球员呢认为这个是影响比赛的，是不好的。而另外一批人则认为这个对行业和比赛的发展是有好处的。你是什么观点？波茨说，第一句话就讲，他说当然是非常有好处的，因为手机直播它可以让人随时随地都可以接触到比赛，通过按一个键就可以看到一个比赛，这是体育运动发展的未来。这是波茨先生的原话，当然我是高度概括啊，你可以翻译得更清楚一点。
肖总这是深度概括，基本就是波茨的原话就完全翻译过来了。
Thank you so much, Gareth.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
喂，我们的海外连线环节呢就到此结束。现在我要连线一位我们非常神秘